We took a 5-night cruise aboard Enchantment of the Seas. Let's talk about the food options. We are Chuck and Allie, and we're empty nesters who live across the street from our grandchildren. So when Nana and Poppy want alone time, we need to travel. Enchantment of the Seas is the third smallest ship in Royal Caribbean's fleet, and it's the second oldest ship. She debuted in 1997, and in 2005, the ship was refurbished and extended by 73 feet. But you know what they didn't extend? Food options. This ship has 5 that are included with your cruise fare. So let's talk about them. Number 1 is Cafe Latte-tudes. It's located on Deck 6 midship. Cafe Latte-tudes has specialty coffee and ice cream for an extra charge, but they also offer other treats and snacks throughout the day. The food offerings are going to change depending on the time of day, so it's a great place to go for a little something something. Number 2 is the Windjammer Cafe. This is located on Deck 9 at the very front of the ship. What's awesome is on either side, there is a small annex that has some quick food options to get you right back out to the pool party. The Windjammer is the buffet option, and it's open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and provides a lot of food options, even for the pickiest of eaters. The Windjammer Cafe is typically very crowded, so while we did eat here a few times, our preference is to dine where it's quieter. One big downside to the Windjammer is that there aren't any hand washing stations before you go in. Only someone standing outside squirting hand sanitizer on cruisers as they enter. Hand sanitizer does not protect against the norovirus. For this, you need soap and water. Something to consider when eating there. I know how I manage cleanliness, but I don't know about everybody else on the ship. Number 3 is room service. Now, technically, this is only included when you order the continental breakfast. Otherwise, you're charged a service fee of $7.95. And of course, you should tip a few bucks. But after a short excursion, room service was the perfect option for us, and it was fantastic. We ordered an entire pepperoni pizza, delicious chicken wings, a steak quesadilla that, yes, was as good as it looks. And last but not least, a Greek salad, because roughage. Number 4 is the Park Cafe, which is located on Deck 9 inside the solarium. The Park Cafe is open for breakfast and lunch and is absolutely one of our favorite places to eat because the food is fantastic and it never appears to be busy. During breakfast, they have a bagel bar, which then transforms into a salad bar for lunch. They have sandwiches and snacks depending on the time of day, along with fresh fruits and desserts. My favorite item is the Royal Caribbean sandwich, which is available during lunch hours. Now, if there's a park cafe on board the ship, that is always the first thing I eat. Always. Number 5 is the main dining room, which is located on decks 4 and 5 on the aft of the ship. The main dining room is open for dinner every night and is open for lunch and breakfast on select days. We always request mind time dining, which allows us flexibility on when we eat. This is the first time we decided to go ahead and reserve the same table and dining time for our entire cruise. Pluses to this were we never waited. We always had the same waiter, who was amazing and did magic tricks every single night. We also sat next to the same group of super amazing people each night. It was a pleasure getting to know them over our 5 nights on board. We also ate in the main dining room for breakfast and lunch several times. Breakfast was great as usual. However, lunch was a bit frantic. They never brought us our drinks or dessert. Luckily, it was easy enough to go grab those items somewhere else on the ship. We were curious about how the food in the main dining room would be since the ship is older and smaller than the previous ships we've cruised on. Well, we were not disappointed. The food and service were both great. And seriously, where else are you going to find a sombrero hat on hat action other than a Mexican cruise? Overall, sure, we wish there were more included options, but we've been spoiled on larger ships. And Enchantment, she's just a small ship. Nothing more is really needed. Maybe they could just, I don't know, remove the charge for room service so you can get a pizza late into the night? Maybe? Let us know if you've sailed on Enchantment of the Seas and what you thought of the food offerings. Happy sailing! Don't forget to like and subscribe.